some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas A&M Aggies. Taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense will come out first. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's talk about Alabama. Safe to say expectations have not been met. When you start a season in the top 5, you expect to contend for a playoff spot. Now they're sitting there unranked. What about just overhauling the whole program if they can't get this thing fixed?
Well, yes, and it's hard, man. It's hard when you start that high and then something happens and it starts to snowball. Momentum is a powerful thing. These are young kids, Jesse, and they got to find a way to swing that momentum.
They've had some tough losses, obviously some key injuries, but they need a win in the worst way possible. They have got to find a way to right the ship.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Makes the grab. It's Banks. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Banks. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this. in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If he was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative on this one.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas A&M's offense will go to work for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that...
Intercepted in the first drive, ends with a pick. He's brought down a short return, and the defense comes out on top of the pick. Going right to work up top. Dances away to buy time. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station, and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows that gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
The grab. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Memphis went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Tigers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Got it in the middle. It's Jamison. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense lining up quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Alabama comes to the line on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Right back to the well. Got the first down and more. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Banks. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Torres. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy on offense?
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They've come out red hot 14-3 lead. Here's a heat. He's going to fire deep. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. A&M comes back out with another first down. He's looking deep. Catch inside the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And he's in for his third rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle, it's Torres. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's caught inside the 20. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. From the red zone, looking for a space. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
It's really hard on a defense to drop back and know it's pass. And then a quarterback like that, he just has the ability to pull it down and just, bam, shoot through a hole, chew up yards so fast, outrun fast guys. It's just really hard to stop in today's football.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Bama! A great catch and run for 6. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Pena. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but Still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Denson. Open space at the 25. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Oh, they're after him. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes that Alabama offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Off play action. Grab near the marker. It's Torres. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. To the air on first down. He's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Jamison. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires left. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Alabama pushing the tempo. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff to the lone back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Wide open downfield. Wide open spaces. He's at the touchdown, Alabama! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Catch in the middle. It's Collins. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lost a throw on 1st down. Got his man. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and you can tell the quarterback breaks a little bit. He starts moving and tries to throw a little bit across his body. And why is that dangerous? You're not accurate. You're not accurate with the football when you do that. You can tell the it wasn't close to being a completion. He's got to do a better job setting his feet, making a clear, concise, good throw.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Collins. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Collins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's caught. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. It's probably pretty comforting for this offensive coordinator to know as soon as the game's kicked off, I can pretty much pencil in a 100-yard receiving day for this dude.
And I want to be the quarterback. I mean, that guy, it's always open, man, zone.
He's loose down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tide! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll bring it out. It's Pena. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. The give to the back. Can't get it to the ground. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Running free. score. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Banks. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Torres. It's a seam wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Wants to fire on second down. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's third and goal and third and long. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Fit it in the window for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Wants to go up top. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job. And you've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
A&M comes back out with another first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Floating away. Another incompletion on third down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off play action on first down. Complete in the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So first down will open up the final period. Caught behind the line. It's Torres. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Finds his man. It's Durant.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They just keep firing. Got his man downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Banks. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Torres. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's first and 10. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this team's belief in their self. I love the way they respond. Listen, you're playing against a ranked team, a perceived better team. You get down early, but you don't quit, Jesse. You keep fighting. Man, they took the lead in this football game. You talk about heart and belief, they got it.
You're absolutely right, David. And that's one of the things this coaching staff is always harping on this team about. You play until there's zeros on the clock. You keep fighting. It doesn't matter how much you get down by. You play the next play, and they slowly but surely have scratched and clawed their way right back into this game.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that time.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. And
gashing the knee on the right. The tap. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. caught over the middle. It's Banks. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the right. And it's caught. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. They go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Alabama! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. To the air on first down. Snags it over the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. He's now over 150 yards receiving, and the Aggies ready to go whoop.
Yeah, ready to go whoop, ready to celebrate. They're excited. And listen, when you can find these playmakers that you feature and you consistently feature, this is when Aggies go nuts. They go crazy because their offenses are fun, exciting.
Give to the single back. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And they try to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear.
You're seeing a lot of confidence out of this quarterback now. 3 for 3 on this 2-minute drive. He understands that he needs to step up if his team's going to win this game. He's playing his best football right now.
Going to try to get it himself. What a great job to get out of there, pick up the first down, get out of bounds, clock stopped, and now they'll reset. Huge moment coming here as they try to punch it in and quiet this crazy, raucous crowd. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB?
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Could couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Aggies! They move on top here in the fourth.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team.
10, and the SEC collide, a conference supremacy in play. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Aggies will kick this away to start us off. Here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So USC Trojans offense making their way on the field to open this game. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Looking downfield, it's Savage. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Fighting off the defender. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the kick.
He's in the clear. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. First down, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack. With this defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time, they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. Tries to get it to the running back. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Looking to pass. It's Savage. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Not a long return, but the important thing to take right side of scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, like you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Man, he's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the receivers got it. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Gives it to the back. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. He'll hand it off. Fighting him off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. As the first down is still going. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to pass. It's Savage. It's a quick grab. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
The kickoff will be returned. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. They look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is on target, caught. And we're able to get him down. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught by the receiver. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. Dropping back. It's Savage. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pass caught on a comeback route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on, but it's going to be 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Trojans are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He lets it go on the move. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Fighting off the defender.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Collins. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. caught near the sticks. It's Collins. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And the Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Quick completion to the tight end. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They can't stop him.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Aggies, as they put 6 more on the board.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Trying the old counter play here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Savage. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He could go. The 30, past the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Just pounding away for another big gain. Cook, you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And the single back takes the handoff. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. Much closer to securing a victory.
Offense operating from the pistol. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Aggies! This passing game is still on fire.
Well, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. Pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up, and it opens him up for an easy touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Grabbed by the receiver. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Scanning the field. It's Savage. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Trojans will line up to kick it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positive.
He's got it, and they'll throw 1st down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run it here. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. The linebacker shifting around now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up a second down play. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Critical third down play for this offense right here.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring them down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Keeping it on the ground here. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Scanning the field. It's Savage. He bought some time, now lets it go. Wide open downfield. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Empty set now, 5 wide. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense.
They
guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He's got it with room to run.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the 1st down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the
touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense really clicking. And they'll set up with PAT. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's Savage. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going or a punt. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's complete. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. Looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with
plate before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator.
There he goes. Gets it past the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off the play fake on first down. Complete downfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
These wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing them down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarmed, did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of...
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Scanning the field, it's Hall. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Snagged out of the air. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. Turning it on. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end run.
Going to the running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody same page, playing together. I love it.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. To the air, it's Hall. It's on target and complete. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll go to the ground. Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got his man on the right. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. The sure hands, it's Collins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it in the middle, it's Denson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Ball for them. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always...
Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And you see more and more of this in college football, finding your playmakers in space, whether it's a receiver, a tight end, or in this case, a running back, way down the field. Get him isolated, find your matchup, and how about the running back turning into a receiver?
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Back to throw, it's Hall. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Line getting set on second down. Running back searching for a hole. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run there?
I think now, yeah, of course. Now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after taking the sack. I like mixing it up, but if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given it.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game, they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Back open in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Denson. Brings it to the open. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally dragged down and for 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. And he will score! Touchdown, Texas A&M. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. gives it on the option. Look out, he's got room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. It's complete to the left. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that is a different collision. When you're trying to hit the tight end after he catches the football, this ain't a 185-pound wide receiver. Most of these guys, 240, 250, 260, try to go low, take out those ankles. And you see a lot of times that's when they hurdle or they're used to it too. But those big, strong athletes are hard to get to the ground.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. To the air, it's Hall. Release to the back. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. Down at the 16-yard line, and they're threatening to score in the waning moments of the half. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box. box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. At the 45 on his way. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Looking to throw on first down. Floats it out in space. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Grabbed over the middle. It's Denson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggie! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Motion from the wideout. Give to the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hall. Flips it out to the back. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go right back to it. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. To the ground with the back. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll give it on the counter. Breaks the tackle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Hall. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. The jet sweep pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown. Be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job. All of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give to the tailback. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
Man, having a great back makes life so easy on your offense. It balances everybody out. It commits more guys to the box. And this guy all season long, he's in the top 10 in rushing for a reason. He's continued to make plays. You continue to trust him. This guy is a great running back.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he runs runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. This is a tough one, a 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the jet sweep, making the defense go sideline to sideline. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That thing was down for a while, with the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these.
There he goes. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer.
is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. And the Aggies will kick this away to get us going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Volunteers offense comes on the field first today. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Let's him fly to the wideout. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, it's going to cost you.
Caught quickly. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Royer. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Chambers.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Blitz and a quick sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's dropped to Schmitz for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Now comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Aggies offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today, going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions, be accurate with the ball, and he's got another chance to have another great day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pressure is coming. And they've got him on the blitz.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Past the 25.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Get it to the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quick throw, testing the middle, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop. Grab down the middle. It's Chambers. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking for some space. It's Battle. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Vols pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Vols have first and 10 here. Try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vols.
Not necessarily something you would recommend, but when you know your talent, you know your talent. This quarterback does what you would not expect him to do, puts the ball into double coverage, and guess what? The receiver comes down with it for a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Johnson. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Here's a throw underneath to the the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle made after a big gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Aggies come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Trying to run it in, the defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Caught over the middle. It's Chambers. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Royer. The sure hands. It's Bauer. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The ball's come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a quick shovel pass. A big hit by the linebacker. A physical tackle there, big versus big. Pass caught, 2nd down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out of bounds with a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. The ball is caught. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. first down. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. The snapper, quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's got a 1st down and more. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 1st down here for this offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up.
Touchdown, Aggies. That's how you finish a play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. 2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to the air. It's Royer. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Caught in the backfield. It's Chambers. Making people miss. Excellent catch and run by the senior. The Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Throwing off play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. It's no good. So in the 2nd quarter of play, this game remains tied. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Graham down the middle. It's Collins. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught, completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. It's caught. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Linebacker shifting around now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in College Station. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. And now from the pistol formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. North out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
This
That's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on the long.
Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. So the offense flexing for a stretching lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thorne. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Caught over the middle. It's Chambers. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Dropping back. It's Royer. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. The completion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a man. Look out, room to run here. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up tempo.
Now here he goes. Inside the 20. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. 1st down in great scoring position. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On 1st down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's foul. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
But it can work with a sneak. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. The pocket breaking down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He'll run out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Royer. On the run here. Lets it go. Checks this down to the running back. Touchdown. Volunteers. Too much speed for the defense. Here's the point after attempt.
Well, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught by the receiver. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to beat the sticks.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. He makes the catch. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Bulk area brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Royer. He finds his man. He bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, he trapped him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Grab down the middle. It's Chambers. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. The completion makes it second and short.
gaps, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. And the Vols starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. 1st down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the return corral. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quick throw. The catch is made. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. The Vols will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that completion. To throw, it's Royer. It's complete on the crossing route. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Chambers. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Slangs the quick throw. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. The Volunteers line up with a first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick. If they can recover it, you never know.
And they tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game. With under a minute to go, I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Dropping back, it's Royer. That's reeled in. It's Chambers. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Some hard running there through a tackle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The Vols line up on first and 10 now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Chambers. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle finally made at the 37. Be first and 10 from there. First down offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this big deficit wiped off the board. Ouch. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looking downfield, it's Royer. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today. Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no